folks, and welcome to my channel. It's James here. I went back to work for it as normal this morning, Monday. Get on with your day, and I went out for a walk at lunchtime as I normally do. Takes me about 35-45 minutes depending on what I'm doing. I just take a wee circular route around CX, and I sometimes have a look at the charity shops, and I found in the charity shop some 10 for a pound. Now, when I say 10 for a pound, I got 17, and I've paid paid £2 for them. So I could have took 3 or more, but I don't know. Just wasn't sure. Oh, I better highlight my new T-shirt I got for my son from Father's Day. Another Superman T-shirt. My kids call me Superman. Do they? Well, he must do because he got me the T-shirt. So there we go. So I'll show you what I got. It's a bit dark. I'm going to have to turn the lights on, I think. A bit dark. Turn the lights on for a minute. The electricity costs a lot of money. Can't I be doing that? There we go. And we'll show you what I got. Now, I actually really only wanted 1 or 2 things out of this entire lot, but there are some ones that sort of pique my interest, but these can go away in my metal cases so that, let me put them over here, just move these ones over here for now. These can go away in my metal cases if I do decide I'm keeping them, and that means they won't take up much space. So let's start off with the first one. I picked up the Ghost Breakers, Bob Hope, Paulette Goddard and Richard Carlson. To be honest with you, I picked this one up because when you're got an hour for lunch, you didn't have actually a massive amount of time to scout them all. So I just picked this one up, but I thought if I didn't want it, maybe Roy would want it, because he likes that type of thing. It's looks like a 1940s, 1950s movie. It says, Mary Carter, Paulette Gordon inherits the family ancestral home located in a small island of Cuba, and despite warnings and death threats, decides to take possession of the reputed haunted house, the Ghost Breakers. And it's got a nice red case, isn't it? So I took that one. Next, this one I did actually thought about watching. It's got Luke Hemsworth, Chris Christopherson, and Bruce Dern, and it's the infamous story of Wild Bill Hickok, sealed, trying to escape his past. Wild Bill Hickok, Luke Hemsworth, moves to the frontier town of Abilene near Kansas. So I thought that would be a decent one. I think somebody, to be honest with you, I think somebody's passed away. That's why these are all being traded in like this. So got that one. That was one I wanted to watch. Again, this one, I thought, yes, I'll take it. I do like Tom Selleck, and it's a Western with Tom Selleck. I know he done another Western, which was Quigley. I haven't seen Quigley yet, but I've got clips of it, and I have got it. So it's one I should watch. But it's Elmore Leonard's Last Stand at Sabre River. Used to be nobody gives a 2 nickels about me. Ex-Confederate Candyman Paul Carroll observes. I'm struggling to read this, to be honest with you. It's a bit small. So that is Last Stand at Sabre River. So that's 3. 2 that I wanted. One for Roy. And next I got another one I thought might be one for Roy, which is William Pell, Minor Love, and Another Thin Man. Pell and Roy still are the most delightful screen sleuths. Wacky creeps fingers, they're just a few hoodlums in the world of amateur sleuths. Again, I think somebody's passed away. Oh, look. Somebody's purchased this from Mighty Movies. Hi, thank you for your purchase. I hope you're happy with the item. So there we go. So that's those four. What's next in the pile? Oh yeah. Lonesome Dove, Tommy Lee Jones, Danny Glover and Robert Duvall. That seems like a good cast. And again, it looks like another Western based on Larry McMurtry's Pulitzer Prize winning novel set in the late 19th century. An epic tale of Old West tells two former Texas Rangers who leave a small town of Lonesome Dove. They head out west on a daring 2,500-mile cattle drive. That does sound like a bit like City Slickers, doesn't it? Sounds like it, but maybe not as comedical. Is that comedical? Is that a word? As City Slickers. So again, that is one I did want. Next one, I was talking about this guy when I was talking on the stream about Red Dawn and the guy that plays the pilot that crashes, and his name's Powers Booth. Yeah, and happened to come across a series with him in it called Philip Marlowe Private Eye. It says six thrilling episodes. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if that's my kind of thing, but I did have the chance to glance at the trading price for this, and it's £7 to trade into CEX. So if you're going to get 10 for £1, you may as well get the £7 to trade in. I did check the discs on this one while I was there, and they are actually in pretty good condition. I don't see those being rejected. Yeah, it looked fine to me. My wife says she's seen this one. Whether he's on the trail of a ruthless kidnapper or entangled in a gruesome murder of a Hollywood hopeful, Philip Marlowe always gets his man. Set in the smog streets of the 30s, Los Angeles, and telling the classic stories from the famous mystery author Raymond Chandler. So, yeah. Got that too. Don't know if I'll watch that one, we'll see. Next one I was really happy with, and it does trade in for £7 as well, but I think I'm going to keep this one. All the Death Wishes. Charles Bronson and Death Wish 1 to 5 on DVD. Judge, Jury and Executioner. I haven't actually checked the discs on this one, but that's probably because I was going to keep it. No, pretty minty fresh. Can't beat a British classic Charles Bronson and Death Wish, can you? It's just, Michael Winner. It's sort of like I don't want to say mindless violence, but it's, the story. I'm pretty sure. There's the original one there. Should really be on the front, but there you go. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, sorry. So, I was just checking the discs, but they're all pretty perfect. So the entire set of Death Wish for 10p. Can't argue that. So I'm definitely keeping that one for the collection. This one, we're discussing on the stream. And, sorry, this is Ollie Loves Film stream. I usually go on every couple of weeks, and we went on a Monday night. But we're discussing Lawrence Arabia. And a lot of people really like that film, but I didn't get on with it. And when I say I didn't get on with it, what I mean by that is that, do I think it's a bad film? No, I don't. I think it's a cinematic masterpiece. I do. But it just isn't for me. It's a bit like Taxi Driver. Maybe it's the same sort of thing. I'm just looking to see if Taxi Driver's on my shelf there. It's the same sort of thing. It just isn't for me. I don't think. Maybe I'll watch it again. Maybe I'll find. I have only seen it once or twice, so Lawrence Arabia, this one, this two. It must be over 2 discs. I can't remember doing that. Putting the second disc in. So I'm just going to trade that in for £2. So I've got my money back from what I've spent, as I have to do. I also got another sealed DVD of The King and Four Queens, Clark Gable and Eleanor Parker. I was about to say it's sealed, but it has got a bit of it's not completely sealed. It's got a little bit of damage on the back there, but it looks like another Western. While on the run in Utah, smooth cowboy Dan Kehoe overhears stories of the notorious McDade brothers. So there you go. So that one was that. That trades in as well if I don't get on with it. James Joyce's Ulysses, an utter definitive work. Picked this up because it says Arrow Classics. Stick somehow succeeds in conveying wavering shape of the fantastic world in Joycean figure movies. It's hardly surprising it took 45 years for someone to attempt an adaptation of James Joyce's dazzling modernist masterpiece. And again, perfect condition. And again, that trades. I don't think it trades for a massive amount, but trades if I don't get on with it. Next one. Again, this is definitely not for me, but it trades for £7. Not on Your Nelly. From the stars of Dearest and Dearest comes Not on Your Nelly, one of the major comedy successes of the 70s, where blunt Northern Nelly Pixgill is summoned down to London to look after her alien father. She isn't expecting to look after his pub as well. Complete series. Again, in perfect condition. And it's a network release. Absolutely perfect condition. So there you go. This one, again, is another Western. Randolph Scott in 7 Men From Now. Special Collector's Edition. I've got a few Randolph Scott Westerns on the shelf, but I haven't watched them yet. The hunt is on for 7 men, 7 murderous rogues who robbed a Wells Fargo freight station. Well, that's all you need to know. So I'll pick that one up as well. Again, perfect. Next, I just like to cover this one, and it's a Western, and it says Before Blazing Cat. Oh no. I'm not going to like it. I didn't see that. Before Blazing Saddles scores the Brother O'Toole. It was going to be a comedy. Classic comedy Western. If it's like Blazing Saddles, I won't be keeping that one. I'm sorry, I just don't like get on with Blazing Saddles. Oh dear. Oh well, I liked the cover. I thought it was a good... Oh, it wouldn't be my show with it. We're dropping something with it. There we go. Oh. Next, I picked this one up. Another Western. Gary Cooper, Jean Arthur, Cecil D. DeMille's The Planesman. Classic Western. It says screen legend Gary Cooper and Jean Arthur star in Cecil DeMille's sweeping classic. Stylish Western, skillfully interweaves classic real-life Old West legends like Wild Bill Hickok, Calamity Jane, Buffalo Bill Cody, and a few others. So got that one too. Next, another Western. But this one's actually Region 1, so I'll probably have to rip it to watch it. And it's a mini-series. Let me just fix it, this is fine. Lewis Lamore's The Sackets, Sam Elliott, Tom Selleck, and Jeff Ostridge. Is that right? Ostridge? An epic Western in the tradition of Lonesome Dove. Which is probably why it's along with Lonesome Dove. Isn't it? Yeah, so that one is Region 1. So I'll need to rip that to watch it. And this one, again, I thought this was sort of Roy's thing. The Falcon's Alibi. Hollywood Studio Collection. For Wealthy Society Lady Gloria Peabody, this is Life is One... I can't read today. For Wealthy Society Lady Gloria Peabody, life is one long round of glamorous parties, but she has no idea someone in her entourage has been stealing her jewels and replacing them with cheap fakes. Ooh. The Falcon's Alibi. But the pick of the bunch, I think, for me, and when I seen it, I thought, I'm definitely getting that in 10 for a pound, is this one. It is featured in the Shawshank Redemption. That's why I thought I want to get that. It's Gilda with Rita Hayworth and Glenn Ford. This is the Australian release, so it's Region B. It will play in the UK, but I've always thought, when he watches that in the Shawshank Redemption, or they're watching it in the Shawshank Redemption cinema, I always wondered what that film was about. That's the bit where she does the flick with her hair. Arlene, is she the one that does the flick with her hair in the Shawshank Redemption? And they all go, we love this bit.
I think so, I don't know.
I think so, yeah. So
I didn't watch it for that. I watched it for the actual story. No, that.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that's in it. So this was a bargain at 10p. So I think I'm going to make my funds back by trading some of those in. Get a good few additions to the collection. It'll not take up much space because they'll go on my thing. I've got the Eshless 1 to 5. Would I like them on Blu-ray? Yes, I would. But for now, I've got the DVDs. So that is my pickups and my £2 spent at lunchtime. So hope you enjoyed the video. And without Cookie interrupting, I'll get out your hair. So if you have got any comments on anything I've picked up there, then please put them down. Or anything else you want to talk about. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. It's James from the Movement Channel.